Thanks for joining me today. I just finished up an appointment with a prospective a client, somebody that had been referred to us. And so I immediately told Chris Davis, I just said, why don't we pick this topic? How to take the emotion out of your investing. In the meeting with the prospective client, I realized that this gentleman had made a complete train wreck out of his portfolio. He wanted to do it himself. In all the volatility, all the headline news that's come out over the past 18 months, he did knee-jerk reaction decisions. He'd hear about a hot stock, and all of a sudden he'd buy into that. Then bad news would come out, or the industry was having problems, and he'd immediately start to sell it after it traded down. The other thing is the old strategy of, well, I know I've got a huge loss in it, but I'm just going to wait and see if it comes back up. Well, if the company doesn't have the capability of making more money, if they need to fire management, if the shareholders aren't involved, chances are it's probably not going to come up very quickly or at all, and especially in the changing dynamics that we've got. So, he's here today asking me to fix his problem because he's been so emotional in his investment strategy. Here at Five Plan Partners, we believe you take the emotion out of investing. And the way you do that is that you look at the facts. You look at the industry sectors. You look at the overall market strategy. You look at see how the headwinds are blowing out of Washington, D.C. You look at innovation and technology and new product lines that are going to come out over the next few months. And you take all that in consideration so that if you do get some fluctuation in the market, when from the standpoint you should go on and maybe move out of that position. And the other thing is the old greed factor. When do I take my profits? There's a lot of data and everything you can look at that will give you great indications whether or not you take your profits. And of course, at the end of the day, you never get hurt taking a profit. And if you have to pay a little extra tax, so be it, just because of the fact you made money somewhere. That said, I could spend hours on this vlog. But I wanted to discuss it with you today because if you're there and your portfolio isn't performing, you need to give us a call for those of you that aren't clients. And those of you that are clients, this is just a healthy reminder to know that when we call you, we're calling based on facts. We're calling based on the data we've seen and the trends and how they're moving. We can't guarantee the returns, but what we can promise you? We can promise you we work hard every day to take that emotion out and make the right decisions that are in line with your financial blueprint. I appreciate you joining me. I just had to have this vlog right after the appointment because it was fresh on my mind. And don't hesitate to email me or call me with additional ideas and questions. Thanks.